Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm actually back from the little swing through the US, and today's video gonna be a, I don't know, somewhat short video, I guess, at least of me talking. There's more stuff, but I might not be talking during it. But yeah, I'm back from Conneaut, Ohio, Dayton, and then Buffalo, and the first video today will definitely cover all the stuff in Conneaut. So went out there, hung out with the wargaming people at the Let's Battle tour, and for those of you who don't know, this is Tragicloss, Q, going from the left to right, and bearded guy. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. I know I'm terrible. Please forgive me. Forgive me. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, as typical of wargaming Let's Battle tour events, there is swag. Now, those of you thinking back, remembering the last time I went to a Let's Battle tour event, which was in New York, I had a couple of things to give away. Well, this time I got a bit more stuff to give away, including 2 messenger bags, a whole bunch of t-shirts, and some pins. So if you want to enter for this, leave a comment in the comment section below, and do also leave me your t-shirt size, as I do have only so many of so many sizes. So go ahead, just leave me a comment and I will pick the winners and announce them in the next video or two. Don't worry, I will have the winners announced, whatever thing, in the actual video title, so you won't miss it. So the actual event itself, aside from those things, had a lot of gaming stations laid out, so you could just go in and sit down and play some games. Here's the thing I noticed. World of Tanks, most of the computers were occupied during the time that I was there. World of Warships, also occupied, as you can tell, quite busy. And then you had a row of World of Warplanes. Yeah. I actually felt bad for planes, really. And even, like, you go and move into, like, the console version, they were pretty darn packed, so poor World of Warplanes. And, of course, they also did prize draws, raffles, and people were able to win some pretty cool stuff.
What's your ticket number? You have
838-616.
You don't have one? Don't you want a toggle model? That's like all these bands are funny.
Now, my luck obviously sucks when it comes to anything that involves raffles, so I didn't win anything at all, though I was totally planned that in the event that I did actually win something, I think I would have shouted, "Fun and engaging!" Not sure what kind of reaction I would have gotten, but heck, that's kind of what it is. Praise RNGesus, right? Okay, so moving on to the main event in Conneaut, and it was the, I guess, how do you say this? It's a reenactment of the D-Day invasion. So you'll notice that obviously the beach is a lot smaller, so yes, they've kind of compressed it, but the section that you see with all the tank traps and stuff, that is Omaha Beach. Sort of similar to that really famous scene from Saving Private Ryan. Now, at this event, they actually had a real Flak 88, and that thing made quite a boom. So, as the reenactment got underway, initially I have to say, wasn't really sure what was going on. You definitely would see like soldiers getting off of landing craft and coming onto the beach. You heard a lot of gunfire, but it didn't really initially feel like much was going on. Later on in the reenactment, things became a lot more intense. But at the beginning, and for the first little while, almost say the first maybe like 20 minutes, this is kind of what you got. Not the most exciting thing, but, you know, watch it anyways and kind of get a sense of what the atmosphere was during the reenactment. Yeah, the 88 definitely got people's attention. I mean, especially if you weren't ready for it. I mean, there was one time when I think in that last video where my camera was actually facing away from it, and suddenly this really loud sound came out from this 88, and it makes you jump, and, you know, it definitely got your attention. It was incredibly loud. I mean, I remember earlier in the day, they test fired the 88 once, and I was literally, like, in the other section of the park, and I was just like, whoa, that's definitely a lot louder than anything else that was there. Anyways, the sort of, you know, as the reenactment went on, they had more and more soldiers and more activity on Omaha Beach. There were the other beaches being simulated as well, but, you know, the activity there seemed to kind of, I don't know, it just kind of stopped after a while, and then all the soldiers mostly focused on Omaha Beach. There was also a tank battle on the far side as well, which was also simulating another beach. And yes, there were the 4 aircraft, I believe, that were flying around. 2 Mustangs, Avenger torpedo bomber, and I believe a B-25. Anyways, back to watching more of the reenactment, and I'll catch you guys well, in a little bit as we get through more of it and getting towards the end.
it's like that much gas. Yeah, we got some people. Those two surrendered up there.
And that was the end of the Conneaut event. You know, I really recommend, if you guys ever get a chance, you should just go see it in person. There's so much I wasn't able to capture on video, and plus, when those guns go off, especially the 88, a video just doesn't do it justice. Anyhow, like I said, there's too much stuff to fit all into one video, so tomorrow, or maybe day after, when I get that next video done, will be on the visit to Dayton, Ohio, and the National Museum of the United States Air Force, which is absolutely, I would say, the best aviation museum I have ever gone to, even beating out the one I went to in DC. I think this one was better than the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum. Alright, so don't forget to enter for the goodies, and of course keep an eye open for the next video. Oh, right, one last thing. This is just a completely out of left field question, but how many of you out there play Black Desert Online? Something I've gotten into a little bit recently. If you do, leave me a comment in the comment section below, and maybe we can like meet up in game or something. Let me know. Aside from all that, folks, have yourselves a good one, and I will talk to all of you again tomorrow.